So let's begin. Welcome back to our project management case study series. In this episode, we will exploring the fascinating story of Jamie Oliver. You know him? A renowned chef, an entrepreneur, and his ambitious project to revolutionize school meal in the UK. We will dive into his achievement, setback, and the valuable lesson we can learn from his project management journey. Jamie Oliver's journey began in Clavering, England, where he honored his culinary skill, the art of food preparation, in his parents' pub kitchen. His breakthrough came in 1997 when he made an unscripted appearance in a documentary about the River Café. When he worked as a sous-chef, this led to his popular TV show, The Naked Chef, and best-selling cookbook. Oliver's fame grew and he became an influential figure in the UK hospitality industry. Chapter 2, that is the birth of Feed Me Better program. In 2005, Jamie Oliver launched Feed Me Better program with the aim of improving schools' meal and improving and promoting healthy eating habits among the British school children. This program includes various projects such as implementation of nutritional guidelines, working with schools, and engaging the government. Jamie Oliver's reputation and influence played a significant role in initiating of this program. As a result, the British government also pledged to address the issue, dwelling in politics to push. Finally, in 2009, Oliver received the 2010 TED Prize for his contribution to healthy eating. Chapter 3, Initiation Success of Emerging Challenges. The Feed Me Better program initiation received widespread support and recognition. Many stakeholders, including the head teachers, caterers, public, joined Jamie in promoting the cause. However, as the time went on, cracks started to appear. Question arose about the level of commitment from the stakeholder, whether the real need of all stakeholders had been considered or not. In fact, one could ask who is real commitment, who had given their commitment for this, and most of all, who are the real stakeholders, have those been engaged properly. The whole program actually initiated through Jamie Oliver's reputation and the influence he had on the Labour government. Measures were introduced to force schools to adopt the schemes and many more things. Chapter 4, that is coercive measures and resistance. The program relied on coercive measures such as banning unhealthy foods and implementing strict nutrition guidelines. While some schools successfully adopted the changes, others faced resistance. Students boycotted meals they found unpalatable, and the dinner ladies struggled, which increased the workload and budget constraint. The program faced criticism and opposition from those who felt it was from the government interference, and that's fact. It is obvious that this program could currently be deemed unsuccessful because the benefits have not been achieved. Currently, the British school children are not encouraged to eat healthy food and cut out the junk food. They are on their free will. Jamie had a strong and clear vision which has been recognized worldwide. He had also identified the stakeholder values, but may only with the stakeholder who agreed with him. His biggest flaw was his reluctance to change, his plan, his approach to emergent changes. In this, he was acting as a traditional project manager. In particularly, his dealing with negative stakeholder was incompatible with good change management. And that's the main area that we need to consider. Chapter 5, that is culture change and real stakeholder engagement. A critical factor in the program's struggle was Jamie Oliver's approach to change. He believed that coercive measures and incentives were necessary for the success. However, culture change required willingly participation and engagement from the stakeholder. But the big question is, who is the real stakeholder in this case? Any guess? You might guess like government authority, the school administration and the authorities, and many more, right? Yes, they were the stakeholder, but the main stakeholder were school children. Don't underestimate them, right? And that is the reason the program neglected the fully considered the preferences and the need of the school children, leading to decline in a meal uptake and perception of ineffectiveness. Chapter 6, that is the case study of the counterpart, the Pioneer School success story. To contrast to the Jamie Oliver's approach, let's examine the success story of Pioneer School in the Cornwall. The school decided to prioritize quality, diversity, and engaging the student as a customer. They hired a talented chef, John Rankin, who treated the children with the respect and introducing imaginative gourmet meals. By involving the student in decision making and focusing on their preferences, Pioneer School achieved success while staying within the budget. When he took the job, the Rankin firmly believed that the children would not change their eating habit unless the choice was there. Today, you ask any of the Rankin customer, students or children, how school food was before Rankin, they make a face and say now it's better. But what is really telling is that the cost of the full meal is just £2 only. The school kitchen comes under budget, so both the project and the program are successful, and the stakeholder, including the student and the children and the parents, backing it fully. Chapter 7, that is lessons learned and conclusion. Reflecting on Jamie Oliver's project management journey, we can draw valuable lessons. First, like stakeholder engagement is crucial for the project success. Persuasion and involvement yield better results than forceful measures. Second, embracing the emergent change and adapting plans based on the stakeholder feedback are essential. Lastly, understand the prioritizing the real needs and desire of the stakeholder, particularly the target audience, in the vital for achieving the program goal. That's what we do in Agile, focus on the value. In conclusion, Jamie Oliver's project management journey offers valuable insight into the complexity of managing large-scale project and program. While his intentions were noble, his approach to the change and the stakeholder management posed challenges. By examining alternative success stories like Pioneer School, we can learn to navigate project complexity more effectively and achieve meaningful outcomes. Chapter 8, that we summarize, how is Jamie Oliver's campaign different from the Titanic and the James Cameron? If you have not yet checked our case study on the Titanic, please have a look. The link is given in the description section. You get more clarity from the project, program, and the portfolio management perspective. In this case study, the main difference is that James Cameron understood who his stakeholder were: the studios for funding and support, the crew for production, and the public for finance benefit. He gave away his profit on the movie to reassure the studios to build a strong vision, to engage the crew, and create an enthralling show for the public. You check our Titanic case study, you get more clarity on that. He was also able to accept that changes happens and that you need to size opportunities as they arise rather than stick to a preset plan. So, what could Jamie Oliver have done to ensure the success of his program? As stated earlier, Jamie Oliver's business is a real project organization and a very successful at that. However, as with many successful businesses, he switched stakeholder engagement for stakeholder persuasion, forgetting that you do not force change on people. He was also not ready to question his own strategy and plan with the same program a bit, a small scaler. Ranking listened to his stakeholder, the children, and introduced a change by engaging them, not forcing them. The real measures of the success here was to encourage the school children to eat healthy food and cut out the junk food, not to be right. Ranking proved that both the project and the program could successful. So, with that case study, thank you all for joining the interactive session. Your participation in Insight have made this case study truly engaging. Remember, every project brings its own unique challenges, but by learning from the experience of others like James Oliver, we can enhance our project management skill and achieve even greater success. Stay tuned for our next episode where we will delve into another exciting case study. Until then, keep learning and keep leading with passion. Thank you very much.